I ain't promoting no drugs or nothing, but I was good with some weed and liquor and bitches on the side, never. I went to school with some niggas, all they did was smoke water when they got off the bus. You can smell it down the hall. What the fuck is that smell, nigga? That shit dust. He got wetty, took his clothes off, started dancing in the street off that. Remember that shit? Nigga, wake up in the cell. Can't remember one thing last night off that. What happened, yo? She getting money, niggas jumping in the car, driving mad far for a jar that. You could punch him in the face, but I'd rather use a stick. He don't feel shit off that. Nigga wildin' on the block, he gon' get somebody killed. Make that nigga drink some milk, yo. Down, man. OG high, nigga barely even speak. Jacket smelling like leak. Yeah, nigga looked me in my face, said you gon' be the shit. That's my little nigga sheet. Yeah, floating in the sky. My music make you feel like you high off that. Every verse is a drug. My niggas is the plug. Lyrically, it's that. Woo. Floating in the sky. My music make you feel like you high off that. Every verse is a drug. My niggas is the plug. Lyrically, it's that. Shit. Yeah. Shit. Waking up in the morning, plotting on a Vic just to take a hitter. Mint leaves turn the paper green. Coming back for 116 with that. Red Devil and Crazy Eddie, Purple Rain, that's a few names of that. I know niggas with heavy names, wigged out, snatched a few chains off that. Everybody's in slow motion, stuck with the heart of Hulk Hogan, plus it's bamboo rolling in the OEs, opening the Grand Prix stolen, coming back from the chop shop, a few G's holding. Brought 2 bundles of Big L, same night Starks went to jail for that. Got wetted in front of K. Slade crib. Chip Banks brought me to the spot. I copped and I slid. Fat dimes near the barbershop. The new to the harbor blocks. The west in the hill. My PJs had the hardest spots. Niggas jetting straight uptown. Spinning lots of guap. Same fiends be coming off the boat like Amistad. Yeah. Floating in the sky. My music make you feel like you high off that. Every verse is a drug. My niggas is the plug. Lyrically, it's that. Woo. Floating in the sky, my music make you feel like you high off that. Every verse is a drug, my niggas is the plug. Lyrically, it's that. Shit, shit. Out. I figured they ain't as big as their mouth. Had no guns or no birds down south. Never been in a drought. Bagged up raw, gym star right from the store. Quattro, mommy, por favor. 8th floor from the elevator, right to the door. Pour it on your wrist and sniff that. Fuck that straw. Real shit though. Butter roll and barbecue chips. That was dinner. Wasn't worried about no blood or no Crips. I remember first time I put my dick on her lips. She started to suck and turn around and put my hands on her hips. And bang, bang, bang. Like that a star was born. Check the window, make sure my mom's car was gone. Now I'm in the penthouse, now I'm in the deluxe. Now I'm like a rap star, and I made a few bucks. And I bought a few trucks, and I bought a few cribs. Redid the entrance, it's nice now where I live. Ring like, who is that? Put the package right there. Burn the simple cookies up, put it in the atmosphere. Still an OG though, got it on me all times. Barely do the clubs now, only when it's money time. Stick to myself now, that's how I stay rich. I hate looking at niggas, I'd rather see a pretty bitch. Silverback gorilla, none came free. Don't judge you, don't judge me, nigga.
Nigga, go get your game up. Yeah. No, you probably thought I would change up. New product, but got the same cut. If you might, but just know the game's tough. Shit that you can't touch, nigga, go get your game up. No, you probably thought I would change up. New product, but got the same cut. If you might, but just know the game's tough. Shit that you can't touch, can't touch.
When I got got the game, I just gave it back to the brothers. And I can hit one of your favorite rappers' mothers. Nice over a century. My first rollie, Meek Mill, was in elementary. Mention me, I'm here to address the oppressors and the Tesla. They shit is all entertainment, just like wrestlers. And they know it's consequences, they won't do it. They show me where the bag is at, and I go to it. Political ties is what's covering niggas' eyes. Same devil, but they just rock a different disguise. Started on some base shit, now it's on some space shit. To get your money right, you need a digital facelift. It's gonna be a cold summer, get wild heaters. God bless all the dick suckers and chow eaters. Live life, get fresh, fucking blow wild reefer. Don't judge me, and I won't judge y'all.
Nigga, go get your game
What's
up.
up?
No, you probably thought I would change up. New product, but got the same cut. If you might, but just know the game's tough. Shit that you can't touch, nigga, go get your game up. No, you probably thought I would change up. New product, but got the same cut. If you might, but just know the game's tough. Shit that you can't touch, can't touch.
Came from the bottom, looking swell at the top. Just imagine what I did with an L in the ox. Give me a 38, use every shell in the box. Got a pretty brown gun, yeah, the melanin pop. And I should be a fatigue goat. I've been doing dirt since niggas wore fatigue coats. Yeah, I'm a wolf, and I came with a gorilla. And it's bigger than a Skrilla. If my nigga asks, I will kill your ass for a C. No word. And I'm cocky and why not? I've been knee deep since the chocolate top spot. Probably in the 5 drop or in the 6 drop. This is SP the ghost, and I let the blick pop. Used to have the hawk work, left me in off work, still knocking off work. Low as a Porsche skirt. Before you make a move, gotta ask your boss first. When I make a move, niggas know I'm balls first.
Go your game up. No, you probably thought I would change up. New product, but got the same cut. If you might, but just know the game's tough. Shit that you can't touch, nigga, go get your game up. No, you probably thought I would change up. New product, but got the same cut. If you might, but just know the game's tough. Shit that you can't touch, can't touch.
Yo. 1 second, let me just get my shit adjusted. That's right, HP. Who cares? I feel you. If they ain't making as much money as you, HB2M, fuck these bums, my G. Now, let me not get involved. I don't know what's going on. Getting hyped up. Sharpshooter JoJo in the building. I see you. Let me get my shit together. That's sweet. Sweet D goes, you're late. Okay, so here's what happened. I wasn't late. I actually went on like around 9:05, 9:06. And we were on, but for some reason the setting was set to private. So I'm like, where's the fucking show? So then I look and I'm like, I'm private. So I had to end that show and then I had to wait like 15 minutes to go back live again to make sure the alerts go out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did wrong. I see you in the building, Matt Joseph, Jada, top 5 dead or alive. Okay, I don't know about that. Jada's nice, don't get me wrong. Is Jada losing his voice? Does anybody notice that? Is Jada losing his voice? I don't know. We could talk about it if you want. I got coffee in my cup. I saw the Splash Brothers yesterday. Of course, it's Colombian coffee. Don't even ask. All right, I'm all over the place like, undocumented immigrants. So let me just get everything in order. First, let's say good morning. Waking up with Ruckus, October 28, 2020. Thank you, Miss Bat Ma'am, for the correction, right? I thought it was October 29th for some reason. Don't know why. Clark, I see you. First one in. Sweets, good morning. Jez, good morning. Of course, Bat Ma'am, good morning. HB2N was popping. I may have to steal that wrench today. Let me just steal it now. I like to steal early in the morning. What else? Cali Nuts, I see you. Keenan Kong in the building. Strong Nose, Warren Packer. Respect and integrity back to you, sir. I like that. I've never seen that. Respect and integrity to Team Ruckus. Okay. Matt Joseph, good, what's popping? Sharpshooter JoJo, I see you. PLS, I see you. Chris Atkins, good morning. Mills Lanes will be on the line in a little bit. Mike from the mean streets of Boston. Go get your father's cat. I fucking love the Boston accent. Salute to you, sir. Salute to you, sir. Good morning. Let's get it popping. Mac J will also be late this morning because he's taking care of business. It don't matter. I got coffee in my cup. I saw the Splash Brothers yesterday. Salute to the Splash Brothers. If you live in New York City, Splash Brothers. That's what I'm saying. I rolled up some gelati. Never had it before. This is the first time I'm smoking it. Gelati. Okay? And I'm going to have to take it easy because he's, you know what I'm saying. I'm going to take it easy. Hold on one second. So, first of all, I want to give my condolences to the victorious Vic Vega, part of the Ruckus team, Ruckus family. Had a loss yesterday. I think, if I'm not mistaken, his nephew's father lost his life in an accident because he was on a bike and he got hit by a truck. I think that's the story. But, he told us last night. It's just, I woke up this morning, so I got to give my respect to Vic Vega. Vic, I'm really fucking sorry. It's been a crazy year for you. You know what I'm saying? All I can say, Mac J with crickets early. Nobody needs your cricket. Church in the building. All I can say is I'm sorry, Vic Vega. Damn. If I was here, I'd give you a pound and a hug. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, my dude. It's a fucking terrible story. You guys know in New York City, these bicyclists actually ride around thinking truck drivers and garbage truck drivers and cars actually are pleased about having to be stopped because you bicyclists are all over the place. I've already told you before, eliminate the bicyclists from the street. I don't give a fuck. You know what they're doing in New York City now? They're taking up so much space on the streets for the fucking bicycles. This ain't China or Amsterdam or India. We don't need a bicycle population. Use your bicycles on the weekend in parks. Build parks for the bicyclists. Get them out of the street. You think some garbage driver at 4 a.m, you know what I'm saying, just waking up miserable, it's cold, it's rainy, you think he's going to see you? No, he's not, man. Come on. It's crazy in New York City. It's crazy. You have Mexicans flying all over the place on these electric scooters and these electric bikes, on these electric mopeds. Everything is electric. I'm telling you right now, find out who makes these batteries. Invest in them. Invest in these companies because electricity, Tesla is going to take over. Oh, shit. There he is. There's my guy that I can count on. Here you go. What's poppin'? Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you, sir. How are you?
Unfortunately, again, I forgot to put your mic on, so they couldn't hear the first 5 seconds.
Oh, great. Let's start all over again. Good morning,
yeah,
sir.
Good morning, sir. Thank you. There's my guy who I said, listen, man, I need you on the air this morning, even though I made extra coffee.
Let him drown.
Let him drown. Let him drown. Don't throw no life preserver. See, when Mac J told me, hey, listen, I got to take care of business. I'm gonna be late. I went and made extra coffee, less milk. I'm not even putting sugar in it no more. I want straight Colombian caffeine, son. I love it. Mike Toronto, good morning. So get the bicycles off the street. I'm telling you right now, there's too many drivers out in the streets. People gotta work, da-da-da. Stop trying to be all hip and cool and bicycle to work in a major city. Stop it. Use it as a recreational activity. Do it on the weekends. Go to the parks. But again, Vic Vega, yeah, that's right, sharpshooter. It is.
No, man. My condolences.
Oh, blazing alive resin. Good for you, sir. HB2N goes the man, the myth, the legend, Liquor Man. They call you a legend, sir.
Yeah, HB2N. He just gives me work every chance he gets. Salute to you, sir.
Hold on one second.
Good morning, 3D.
Oh, that's Jamaria texting on our boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Church, representing Brooklyn, is in the building. Church, good morning, sir.
Brooklyn's in the house.
Good morning, sir.
Brooklyn's in the house.
Bro, tell me why.
Yes, sir.
I went
Yeah.
funeral last night.
Yeah.
A good friend of mine,
Yeah.
kid OD'd, right? I guess he was messing.
Jesus, man. I'm sorry, bro.
Bro, I'm in the middle of 13th Avenue in Dyker Heights, Bensonhurst. Let me tell you something, bro. I could not believe how many people showed up knowing the kid OD'd. Bro, there were junk boxes everywhere, zombies.
Fucking zombies, bro. It's
That
The
whole
Walking Dead,
neighborhood,
bro. It's The Walking
whole
Dead.
neighborhood.
Yeah,
Bro,
it's bad out there.
turning into yo, bro. I swear to God, after I leave the thing, my in-laws got a pizzeria right there.
Yeah.
I go to the pizza, bro. Some kid fucking right in the middle of the street with a syringe in his arm drops right on the floor. Bang. I
Jesus
was like, this kid's dead.
Christ, bro.
I'm just looking like this kid's dead. He
It's
just dropped.
fucking done. Nah, man, it's done. There's a whole street. I think in Manhattan, there's a whole avenue or a street where you have heroin users and abusers just lined up, sitting there in broad
44th
daylight.
and 8th Ave.
There you go, 44th and 8th Ave, just lined up, sitting there, shooting up.
It's like Dauphine Road.
Like, yo, it's crazy, man.
Funeral. Yo, listen to me. There's like 20 steps to go into the funeral, right? And there's a lot of lights. Now, if I was a junkie, which I'm not, but if I was a junkie, a junk box leaning all over the drool, why the hell would you stay right there where everyone going in? They like, go take your stinky junky ass.
No,
in the dark
here's
corner
what it
and
is.
sit
No,
the
listen to
hell
me.
right
Listen to me. You are not someone who uses heroin. I am not someone that uses heroin. So I had the same question. I have a couple of good friends, man. Good friends. And it's fucking, there's nothing I could do for them. I try. I take them to the program. I try to get them into detox. Now with the COVID, they don't even give a fuck about detox anymore. Now everything is COVID. So it's done. But what happens is that they lose that sense of shame. That sense of shame, it becomes numb. They no longer have shame. So it doesn't matter anymore where they do it or if they're being seen. For them, you're the abnormal one and they're normal. That's all. That's how I can say it. They sell this drug, this one particular drug, and it's a fucking shame. But what am I to do? What am I to say? Am I supposed to fucking blame the heroin dealers, the poppy seed growers? No, man, that's not how I get down. It's part of the fucking game. Either you choose not to use or you choose to use. You already know the rules and you know the outcome. I understand some people's life are very tragic. In the lottery of life, they were already born into hell before dying. I understand. But there's a lot of people that are born into hell that choose not to fucking use. So I'm sorry.
I go front.
That's it.
Hey, like growing up in the style, you see Dauphines. Like that shit was normal. But the last 20 years on Long Island,
Yeah.
y'all have seen so many people just like from youngsters to people our ages. It's like man, I lost so many friends.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
from that poppy seed.
And before I found out that I had close friends that I grew up with, I mean family, brothers, my dude, brothers, that I see them in the streets boosting and stealing and walking around like fucking zombies, my heart breaks. I no longer laugh and make fun of them. I used to make fun of them and laugh at them.
Hell yeah.
Until
Shit.
my friend fell into that pit. Now I understand what heroin addicts go through. And I feel fucking sorry for you. But there is nothing anyone can do for you. I'm sorry. Nothing. Until you choose to fucking get clean and clean up your habit, and don't say you can't do it, because there's a million people out here that kicked the fucking habit and got their life back. Got their life back.
Niggas. They're the grimiest niggas on earth.
Yo, bro, I can't even
grimy.
I don't even have any. Yo, bro, like I
Call them
swear to you,
fucking zombies, man. Zombies.
The last 3 years, I swear to you, and I don't mean this to sound heartless, because I'm sure a lot of you guys know me by now. I'm sincerely not a heartless person.
No, you're not.
But,
Absolutely
man,
not.
let me tell you something. I am totally losing that like when someone passes, how you feel sorry, like damn,
Yeah,
I'm
empathy.
so
You're not.
numb. I'm
It's
so numb to this shit already, bro. Like I'm numb. You understand? I saw the kid drop right in the middle of the street, and as fucked up as people could say I am, yo, I dead ass walk right past this kid, bro. After seeing those kids sitting at those stairs, then I go in my in-laws' pizzeria. It's right, literally like 50 feet where the kid was from. I find out my brother-in-law. I'm like, yo, bro, look at this kid. He just collapsed. Bro, that's like my brother-in-law's best friend from high school, bro. The kid goes, picks him up off the floor, calls a name. Bro, I'm like, yo, leave the
the
kid.
Ruckus Social
Bro, you know
Club.
what I just found out? The kid is a multi effing millionaire. And even the
Well,
other kid,
listen,
that
man.
funeral I went to, that kid's a yo, bro. These kids are what are you sad about life? You're a
Yeah,
goddamn millionaire who
exactly.
gave you got
Exactly. You think I feel?
what are you
Listen,
so
first of
sad about,
yeah,
bro?
yeah, yeah. No, I hear you. Listen, you're
See, I ain't
absolutely
gonna
right.
front you. Salute to sharpshooter JoJo. See, 12 years strong. Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah,
Keep up the good work, brother.
yeah. Listen, man.
Salute to
Listen
you.
to me.
God bless.
I'm
Yo,
gonna
yo,
tell
one day
you.
at a
I'm
time,
gonna
my
tell
brother.
you
That's
right
it.
now.
One day at a time.
Word up.
For
Salute to
all
you.
the dope addicts out there, I'm sorry. Am I addict? Yes, I'm an addict. I'm addicted to motherfucking marijuana. Is it a drug in your eyes? If it's a drug in your eyes, then you call me a drug addict. No problem. But I am not addicted to something that will make me lose my sense of shame, respect, integrity, because marijuana doesn't do to you what heroin does. Plain and simple. So all the
Yeah,
heroin
I never
addicts
was
out
a
there,
fan of heroin.
you know what I'm saying? People, I can help. People can help. They'll give you money. They'll give you food. They'll talk to you. They'll take you to a program. They'll fucking threaten you. They'll treat you like shit. It won't matter to the drug addict until the drug addict has so-called hit rock bottom, and finally you are tired. You have to be tired of fucking being a drug addict. That's it. Once you're tired, you're gonna get help. But now, because of the fucking COVID, it is so hard to get. And I'm telling you, I know because I see my friends who are fucking drug addicts that sleep in the fucking park. And when I see them and I say, "Come on, let me buy you some food. Let me give you some, smoke some trees, get your mind right. Why aren't you in a program, dude? The programs aren't taking anybody. It's all about COVID. So it's over.
It's all about the will of the person too, though. You know
True,
what I'm saying?
true.
Like, I'm just not a fan of that shit, man. I lost my mom to that shit, man. So I'm not a fan
Cliff
of that
Bravo,
shit
good
at all.
morning. Braun Boys
That's it.
Word
Concrete,
up.
good morning. Brooks, Boss Lady, good morning. Jack Fabian said here in Staten Island it's bad, but I get tight. The D's more worry about who's selling bud. Yeah, I hear you, Jack. Yeah, I hear that. That makes sense. Let's see. Mike from let's see. Matt Joseph said they got a spot in Boston called Methadone Row. It's wild. Listen, yesterday I had to go for a blood test, right? 9 in the morning, I had to go to Quest Laboratories to get glucose tolerance test. So first of all, I get there, and I go in, and the guy's like, I have to fast, so I'm fasting. So I get there, so okay, I'm here to draw blood.
You're fasting.
Okay, I have to fast. I can't go in there if I eat something. I have to fast to give blood.
That's right.
Right.
Plus, especially for the blood test.
Yeah, right, exactly. So then when I get there, the guy goes, okay, listen, I'm going to take your blood now while fasting. Then I'm going to give you something to drink. Then I have to draw blood from you every 30 minutes for 3 hours. I said, what the fuck are you? So I said, what the fuck are you talking about? He goes, that's what the exam consist of. I got to draw multiple times. I said, when the fuck was anybody going to tell me that? So I go, you don't even, I go, what if I got something to do, which I didn't have nothing to do. But I go, what if I got something to do? You know what I'm saying? You're going to tell me I got to sit here for 3 hours. So, all right, no problem. Now I'm sitting there, and he's taking blood from me every 30 minutes. And after the third draw, right, I'm like, yo, every time you stick me, it's like it hurts worse and worse. He goes, yeah, I know. So we get to a certain point, and he's like, yo, I can't draw no more blood from your left arm. So I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? You can't draw no more blood from my left arm. So then, but then listen. So then he goes to he goes to my right arm to start drawing blood. I look like I got tracks on my fucking arms. But then I sit there and I think, can you imagine what a dope addict does to their veins? They destroy the veins here, then they go here. They destroy the veins on their hands, and then they look like they got boxer mitts for the rest of their fucking life because they destroyed their fucking hands. Then they shoot in their feet. Now you got them walking around like they look like a fucking hobbit with fucking hobbit's feet and hobbit's hands. And I'm just like, whoa, what the? I'm like, if I was a dope head, I would rather sniff it. Who the fuck wants to keep? Do you understand? You have to hurt yourself every time before you get high. What is the appeal in that?
Bro, one of the
How
kids
is that
was
even
missing his
attractive?
left arm from his elbow down because he shot it in the wrong spot, and they had to amputate half of the kid's left arm, bro. One of those kids yesterday.
Jeez.
I'm looking at the kid. I'm thinking.
I never was
I'm
a
thinking
fan
down
of
like
needles,
construction
so I
accident,
knew that shit wasn't
stab.
for me. I don't like needles.
I mean, can you imagine?
like
And let me
shit.
tell you something. I have never, ever seen a more disgusting fucking drug habit than fucking heroin users. It's fucking insane, man.
Bro, the kid
It's
had craters
fucking
all over his face.
insane.
The kid had a needle in his arm, bro. And then the pizzeria other guy, this older guy, he's like, "You see this kid? You see the?" I was like, "Yeah, I see the kid." He's like, "He the millionaire. He the father, the millionaire.
Yeah.
Bigger money, bigger money."
Yeah,
I'm like, oh,
bigger
man,
money.
what
Yeah,
is this?
it's shooting the
Bro, like, what are
babanya.
you angry about? What are you doing? Smoke
Yeah.
a joint. What the hell are you doing that
Yeah,
for?
that's
What's so
what.
angry? You don't like
That's what I'm saying. They
Like
make
some people pick their poison. You know what I'm saying? It's like
yeah, man.
I
Man,
just
it's
didn't
like,
understand.
nowhere
I
it's
just
gonna
didn't
take you.
understand the movement. Like I said, like I moved to Long Island
facts, Mike.
in '03, in '02. In '02, one of my homegirls, Courtney, I ain't gonna say her last name, but my friend Courtney, she was a bad bitch. She was a nurse, and I thought she just ding ding on the weekends, and she died of an overdose. That was the first person I ever knew, like our age, like young, that died from heroin. I was like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I mean? They found
Yeah.
her in the crib. She OD'd. You know what I mean? She had a little daughter and everything. But it was like from there on, from like '02 to now, it was like, damn, like the young people was doing it. And Long Island is an epidemic out here. It was like the kids in high school doing that shit.
Right.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Right.
But it was never one thing I don't like though how they treating it, because it was never an epidemic until
Right.
it hit the suburban white kids. Then it was like, okay,
No,
now
oh
this
yeah,
shit's
of course,
under control.
of course. Once you got,
You know what I mean?
now
I
you
was
got
like,
now
damn.
that you got Jews and all sorts of white people dropping out, and then all of a sudden, Jesus Christ is a fucking epidemic. I absolutely agree on that.
Tell you, I
Sharpshooter
lost
Jojo.
generations behind that shit.
Yeah,
man.
of course,
Tell
of
you,
course.
I lost my parents. I
Yeah.
lost my parents to that shit.
Can you
I never was a fan of that shit.
Just and
You know what I mean?
let me tell you
my
something.
condolences,
I
bro.
see
I
my
really was
Melquan.
hurt.
Yeah,
Bro, that
Melquan.
shit
When I
was
tell
hard.
you, Melquan, my G, when I say I fucking love you, my dude, like I fucking love you,
Yeah,
bro.
I
Because
me too.
like
Really,
just
Mel, you're the
just
man, bro.
yeah, you are
Yo,
because the shit.
you got all the reasons to be angry.
Yeah,
and
you
have
got
all the reasons in the world
you
to
got
be a
every
bad
reason
person.
in the world to be out there on Skid Row, fucking shooting, smoking meth and everything. And you know what you
No,
do? You
for
keep
real.
your shit straight.
Man, bro.
But even, can you
Absolutely.
imagine as an adult what it does to an adult mind watching their friend, somebody they care about, just destroy their life in heroin? Can you imagine what a kid must go through watching their parent be an addict? Can you imagine that? Like the fucking
that
psychological
shit is
fucking
mind blowing.
the fucking
I
the
keep it
mind.
real.
That's what
I
I'm.
keep it
That's what I'm
real.
about to say. The
I keep it
psychological
real. I
job.
give you a quick. I give you a quick
Drew
short
Scagnetti,
story.
I see you,
this-
sir. Good morning.
A quick short story. In my projects, right? We got these lanes. That certain lanes mean certain way. You know, if you from the projects, you know that you got lanes in your PJs. Is this lane in my projects? That is death row. That's what niggas get murdered at all day, every day. And then there's Dolphin Lane that leads you up to Murder Ave.
That's right.
So
Dope Fiend Lane.
one day I'm chilling in the P's, me and my mans, we scheming, whatever. And I seen Mom Dukes walking up the shit. I ran down on her. I was like, "What are you doing over here?" She was like, "Yo," she was like, "Yo, I was going to the store." I was like, "Nobody goes to the store this way unless
Right.
you fucking with that.
Right.
What's the name?"
Can you imagine that,
like,
man?
yeah.
I fucking love
You know
you,
what I
Mel,
mean?
man. You
Oh, man.
are like the greatest story that people should just fucking listen to, man,
I
because
agree.
you went through
110%.
to be
You
able
are
to
the
go
general.
through
That's why
that
you're the
shit
general.
and the way
Fact.
you take care of your fucking children, man. I have so much
Yeah.
ultimate
You stay
respect for you,
positive,
dude.
bro.
Yeah,
You
man,
stay,
you
See, that's
do.
one day
You
my
do.
mom
positive.
taught me, and
God
she was
bless
like, "Listen, what I go through when I'm dead and gone, what are
Damn.
you gonna do?
Damn, Mike, I'm
Are you,
sorry.
you gonna cry or are you gonna hold it down? You know what
Vinny
I'm saying?
Venom,
So
salute.
always had that strength.
I see you,
Bro,
buddy.
guys like you now should be in charge of neighborhoods like Bed-Stuy. You should be one of those men that go up there in a suit and talk. Because you know what? Like I said, you got all the excuses to do the wrong thing. What do, my
Don
brother?
Vito, good
Every
morning. I
day
see
you
you.
get up and you do the right thing. And
Yeah.
it ain't easy. It ain't easy. You got all the excuses in the world, bro. And God bless
Yeah.
you for that. And don't think
Yeah.
it's
Appreciate
not
that.
gonna come back to you.
I'm
What you
telling you,
put
man,
out, you
like
get
you
back.
are living
You'll see.
inspiration. You know what I'm saying? If you could take the word inspiration and personify it, it would be Melquan the General. Because I don't
Appreciate
want to
that.
hear no excuses from people.
Word, no
If
excuses,
you
man.
know about
Everybody can do it.
Melquan the General, you can't tell me my life is too hard. I don't want to hear that shit. That's it.
Big
You can
facts.
Word.
that's
God's
why
honest.
I stopped feeling sorry for my friends. The two people that I grew
Me,
up with
real,
that are
real, man.
fucking using heroin. I'm done.
You know,
I'm
don't be
done.
too hard on them because
No,
at
no,
the
I'm
same
not.
time,
I'm not
that's like
hard.
a
I'm not
demon.
hard on
That's
them.
like a
Meaning,
demon you
I
cannot.
I
I'm
don't
just in that
dehumanize them.
vicinity,
I don't
bro. I'm
treat them
done.
like shit. You know why I don't treat them like shit? They already treat
Yeah.
themselves like shit. What good are you gonna do
Mm.
shitting on somebody that's already shitting on themselves? But what I will not do is I will not do anything that enables you to get high.
Wow, look at Drew. Drew just wrote,
Yeah.
I lost 11 friends to Jesus. I
11.
lost
How do you
Fact.
count
I don't even have 11
Fact.
11?
friends, bro.
That's
I
more
don't even
than
have 11
Fact.
friends.
that's
You're
one more than
impressed,
every
bro.
finger he has on his hand. Come on.
That's crazy,
That's
bro.
That's a
crazy.
fact.
Wow, man.
Keenan Kong
Wow.
goes, that's crazy. In my world, I don't see any of that. Keenan, that's what I'm with you. Until my two friends started picking up and using, I was a virgin to that life. I was wet behind the ears.
Me
Then I
too. I knew
discovered
I was
there's true
functioning.
fucking devils on this earth when you see somebody
Yeah, that shit was
fucked up
common,
on
and that
fucking
shit was
heroin.
common in
Mr.
Brooklyn, man. Because
Fugazi in
it
the
was like your
building.
moms, your uncles, all the older people did that shit because that was their thing back in the '60s and shit.
Yeah,
You know what I
because
mean? The
that's how
'50s
they
and
had to
'60s,
stop. That's
and
how they
then
had to stop black people. They had to put that drug out, bro.
word.
They got what was the guy in California, Newton? What was his first name?
Huey
Yeah, there you go.
from the Black Panthers.
Took Boss Man out right there, bro. They drug.
Hmm
That's an old thing. They always did
They
that.
drugged them.
Yep, they always
Word.
did that. Back
Hmm
like 200 years ago, when it
Jesus.
was the
Good
Ottoman
morning, Sylvia.
Empire, that was like Turkey when they
Welcome
ran the
to the
whole
show, darling.
big part of the world. The English couldn't beat them, or any of the Europeans. You know what they did?
What
They
they
had
do?
blimps. They flew
hmm
blimps with bricks of hashish and would
Yeah.
throw hashish off the blimp, hoping they would all
Oh,
get high,
oh
and it
shit.
worked.
I wish
The
I was
soldiers
there.
got so high
I
they
wish
didn't
I
want to
was
fight
there
no
when they
more.
were dropping hashish off the
hmm
blimp, boy. I would have
Chill
took
out. I
off.
was just standing
Are
there
you
like this.
kidding?
Throw that
What? I'm
shit
like,
down, nigga.
let me get two of them
Roll that
bricks.
shit in my house.
Let me get two of them bricks, and you'll never see me again. I'm gonna disappear into the forest or something.
Bro, that's basically what happened. They all got stoned. They was like, oh
Yeah.
fuck this war shit. I'm taking this shit back home and gonna make another baby.
Goddamn right, fucking hash.
Pick up my girl, Miss Playful.
Right?
Salute to
Salute to her.
her.
Absolutely,
I
Miss Playful.
love Miss Playful. Salute.
A lifetime wrench holder.
Yeah.
Give me some of that hash. So let me tell you, after them, Cliff Bravo, I read what you said. Lila said the same shit. She's like, for an intelligent person, Rich, you're a fucking idiot. Why didn't you just tell them to leave the needle in your fucking... Yeah, I swear to God, that's what she said. For an intelligent person, you're a fucking idiot. She goes, why didn't you tell them
That's
just
how
to
you can
leave...
tell when you got a good woman. She talk to you like that.
She's like, why didn't you just tell them to leave the shit in your arm and then they could just go back to it? I'm like, yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. All right, hold on really quick. All right, one second. Let me get Mills on cue as usual because he's a
You want to follow
professional.
Ruckus.
Oh yeah.
That's Miss The lane.
Yeah, we got Mills from Delane from American Culture Topics on the line right now. I asked Mills to call in this morning because he is from the streets of Philadelphia, a very, very important person from the streets of Philadelphia. And I wanted him to address the shit that was going on with the police shooting that we had the other night. I believe his name is something Wallace Jr. I can't remember the first name.
Yeah,
That shit was terrible.
Walter Wallace.
Yeah,
Jr.
Walter Wallace
Walter
Jr.
Wallace.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we could hear you and
Just
the one
turn
that,
your phone up a little.
yeah,
bit.
we could hear you and the background as well. But if you can't do nothing about that, it's all good, Mills.
No, I was just trying to say hello to Trap Gardner, y'all.
Oh, good morning, Trap.
Salute, Trap.
Big
Hey,
trap.
good morning, Ruck. How you doing this
Trap,
morning?
what's poppin', man?
That's good. It's all flowing.
What's
You
up?
know what I mean?
Somebody told me through the rumor mill that you left American Culture Topics to start your own show. Is that true?
I was thinking about that. You know what I mean? I just want to come in. I want to come in strong on that. If I do come that way, I'm gonna be strong.
I feel
Very
you.
strong.
There is no other way. I hear you, man. Good morning to you, Trap Gardner on the air.
I'm trying
Mills
to
Lane.
replace you, sir.
Mel
Good to hear
Quadro.
from you, man. Be safe, right?
Yeah, you too, boss. Good to hear from you too,
You
sir.
too, brother.
Yeah. Well, it's all about the love, my brother. Be
Always.
safe,
Always.
all right?
Always. Trap Gardner. Ladies and gentlemen, the world famous Trap Gardner, always keeping it real 24/7, 100% of the time. Salute to you, sir.
Yes.
So we got Mills on the phone right now. If you guys have been paying attention to the news, the other night in Philadelphia, there was a shooting of a man named Walter Wallace Jr. Mills, I'm just going to let you, if you can, refresh everybody's memory on what this story's about, and we can have a conversation really quick.
So the story starts out with Walter Wallace Jr. I guess he was having some type of incident, and he has a mental condition. So there could have been a phone call to somebody to like what they call it, 5150 or 302, where you you just take them to get some help.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of commotion, and there was a time when his mother was trying to hold him, but this is all caught on a civilian cell phone video
Okay.
that shows two officers firing bullets at Mr. Wallace, who actually did have a knife in his hand.
Did have a knife in
was
his hands.
walking-
Okay.
Yeah, and was walking towards them. But the first thing we usually say is where are the tasers, and there's first the police commissioner said that everybody doesn't have a taser, and that storyline is kind of muddied a little bit. So
Okay.
we'll keep an eye on that. But people in Philadelphia didn't take well to this man being murdered or killed. So
Okay.
there's been a lot of riots, I should say looting for the past 2 days.
Yeah,
in
looting.
Philadelphia.
Okay, just let me just say one thing really quick. To me, for all you looters out there that always wait to rob after somebody dies, you are cowards. May you die 1,000 deaths. Because if you want to loot when nothing's going on. Don't wait till somebody dies tragically in the street because the police are not looking, so then you can loot. I hope you all get arrested and somebody snitches on you. How about that? Okay.
I'm snitching on Mills Lane because he had a new shirt on yesterday.
Well,
I think he was, he got busy.
easy.
Salute to
Yeah.
Mills Lane.
Melquashi 6'9".
There you go, snitching. Where's my Melquashi 6'9" picture?
Straight snitching.
Yeah.
That shirt was straight out the package. Yeah.
Now, Mills,
Can't look.
Mills, being that you're coming straight from the streets of Philadelphia, I like to say Philadelphia. Do the stories all sound the same as far as this gentleman having a knife, being warned to put it down? The officers are walking away. He started following the officers, and then they shot him. Is that pretty much the general story?
Not all the way, because the cops were trying to gain control of the situation, but they couldn't. They didn't have a chance, and they should have fell back and waited for more help to find a different way.
Now they did not have tasers, is what you're saying. So it's not like they had a choice.
There's a video showing one of the cops with a taser.
Oh, with a taser. So there was a taser there. So of course the question would be there is, hey, Mr. Officer so and so, why didn't you exercise your choice to grab that taser and try to tase him before opening fire? So that's the first question I have. If I'm representing the family, you know what I'm saying? But if I was the prosecutor, my argument would be he was warned to put down that knife. Now you were warned to put down that knife. It's not like they shot you first and then they asked you to drop the knife. They asked you to drop the knife.
Right.
Yeah, but then if you got a knife, it's like, come on. If I got a gun,
I think pretty much on this platform, I think
you at a knife.
Yeah, I think most of us on this platform can agree or have agreed. I think to, hey man, just fucking just do what you're being told, and you're not, 88% of the time you may fucking you're gonna survive through the night and get yourself a lawyer.
How close was the kid? Now, for nothing, when they shot him, when they fired the first shot, was he 3 feet away to where he was a threat? 5 feet, 20 feet? Because depending on how close you are, I'm gonna be honest. If I'm walking on and you could see the mother can't control the kid, he's got a knife. If I'm 10 feet away, I'm not gonna risk trying to tase her because, honestly,
this weed is phenomenal.
I seen a video where someone used a taser, and son had a gun in his pocket and shot the shit out of the cop, bro. Because he didn't know. So honestly, bro, if you're 5 feet away, not even to be in defense of the cop, but if I see a guy that I know his mom can't control him and he's 5 feet away with a knife, me honestly, bro, I'm gonna probably drop him before he really hits me, bro. And that's not even on some cop shit. Like, let's be honest. If someone's coming at you with a knife, bro, and you're packing, you might shoot this dude when he's 30
I'm gonna hit him.
away. Everyone is different. Sometimes these kids with jobs, they shouldn't be cops. I've said this on here before. The biggest mistake NYPD made here is saying you got to have 60 college credits. I'd rather have a street guy with no college credits and a GED that knows the streets, having a gun and making that oath to keep us safe, than some kid that never been in the streets. He just couldn't find another job and figure, hey, let me get these 60 art credits in college.
I honestly don't trust anybody with a GED. I'm sorry, Church. That's just me.
You better watch your
You got to cheat. You tell. Listen, if you tell me, if me and you are having a conversation and out of nowhere you tell me, well, yeah, I got my GED, I'm gonna act like I got a phone call and I gotta leave. Like, yo, I gotta go, man. Something just get. Yo, I gotta go pick up some shit. I gotta go pick up some medicine for my mother. I got to go pick up some medicine for my mother.
Do you know how hard it is to do a test for 4 years worth of work in an hour?
But honestly,
I'm just joking around, man.
Away, you know what I mean? I would just get back in the car.
Oh, boy.
If I see this kid is not complying, he's 20 feet away, I would say, yo, chill. Let's go back in the car, roll up the windows, and call for backup. But now, if this kid's 5 feet away, I got to be honest with you. Even if he's 10 feet away, I got to be really honest. And if he's coming at me with a knife, cops, they don't tell you if you're going to shoot him in the leg. They tell you hit you right in the chest, bro.
That's right.
Yeah, they shoot to kill now.
That's right.
Yeah,
I wanted Trap to talk about that because he kept telling me that yesterday. Oh, he could have got shot in the leg. I'm like, no.
Yeah, every time every time I say shoot for the leg, Mr. J always says that's not what the cops are trained for, first of all, and it's not easy to shoot people in the legs and shit like that. Well, I believe it is from up close. But I was thinking yesterday, now listen, don't get me wrong, but I was thinking yesterday, right? Why don't they just shoot these people with fucking darts, like the ones they shoot the animals with, and put them to sleep for a little while?
Or rubber bullets.
Just hit him with a dart.
Yeah, rubber bullets, darts.
Hit him with a dart. Yeah, a tranquilizer, man. You use it for fucking everything else. Hit him with a fucking tranquilizer that would knock out a fucking, I don't know. Hit him with a tranquilizer that would knock out a horse, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Or hit him with a tranquilizer that would knock out 3 men. You know what I'm saying? If the taser doesn't work, Hit him with a tranny. Hit him with a tranny. Hit him with a
You know they have,
tranquilizer.
Tranny?
they
How
have
you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
Tranquilizer, sir.
How you doing? I'm
like
gonna hit
poking
you
people,
right
huh?
now.
She like poking people.
How you doing?
Just throw me at him like a dart, and he's gonna knock out.
On that note, Mills Lane is getting out of here. Everybody be good.
Mill, salute. Thank you for calling in, man.
Philly's been through that, bro. Like not for nothing.
Hit him with a
Didn't they drop
tranquilizer.
bomb on Philadelphia? Didn't they drop a bomb on like a mosque or something like that back in the 70s or 80s?
Hit him with a
Yeah, in the
tranny.
70s.
Yeah, right. That was
Yeah,
that
there's
was
the black mafia game.
wait.
The Muslims wasn't no joke back in the 70s. They bombed them.
Yeah, right. They and
Yeah.
with kids in the house and shit too, if I'm not mistaken. They got into a
Yeah.
gunfight and they said, "Nah, chill, we're good," and they dropped a bomb on him, bro. Like, dude, they play different out there.
I
Yeah,
agree
Philly-
with
Philly's
I
like-
agree with what Brooks is
Philly's
saying right
like
now.
New York New York back in the 80s.
See
It's like
see
that
the
all
question.
day, every day.
I agree with Brooks. Brooks goes a knife versus a gun. These untrained cops can't diffuse the situation, and that's where the problem comes in.
That's
But
insane,
what
'cause
what
they
what
got
wait
kids
wait
with
is
street
it that
credit.
they don't know how to diffuse the situation, or is it that they're just like fuck it, let's just kill him and get it over with? We'll get away with it anyway. Is that the attitude? They're like fuck it, he had a knife in his hand. Once we see, kill him. We're covered. He won't drop the knife. We're covered. If we shoot because we're afraid of our own lives, and we'll win in court. Is
Did the
that
kid
the is
die?
that
Did he
is
die,
that the
the kid?
attitude?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Cliff Bravo goes, blood in your stool is no good. No, it isn't, Cliff Bravo.
Oh, no bueno.
You know, they should teach these cops too. Like, if they're gonna teach you to shoot someone in the chest, you know, they should make them take a course where, all right, if you shot the guy, there's a good chance he's not doing that with that knife anymore. They should teach him how to start patching the guy up, or at least, you know, give him those needles so the guy don't bleed out so fast, like they would do in those army movies. You know what I'm
I'm
talking
telling
about?
you, shoot them with a tranquilizer, and that's it.
No,
You,
Just ran down on
you
him. Hit him in the
immediately
head with
will
the gun.
diffuse
Like,
the
yo, son,
situation.
that's
They're
a
like,
fucking
listen,
knife out your hand.
they're like, look, drop the knife. Nah, fuck you. I ain't dropping the knife. Make me drop the knife. Like, hit him with 2 darts.
Right,
That's
like
it. That's it. As soon as he
little
goes,
dart.
as soon as you hear him say, "Nah, I ain't dropping," and that's what he probably said. Nah, I ain't dropping shit. How about? That's it.
No, I mean,
That's
the
all you hear.
kid- the kid could've been mental.
And he goes right to bed. That's it. He goes to sleep. That's the best. I'm
You
telling
want to see how
you,
nervous a cop acts?
nobody's gonna
Watch the
die
movie
anymore.
Brooklyn's Finest.
They
But
need
then
to
you
be
know
a
what, too, see, like, sometimes too,
HV2 and you're getting a
like now, let's say this kid was some Iraq veteran that came back with like PTSD and couldn't do anything else but just become a cop. You know, like sometimes I kind of think about stuff like that too.
You
Yeah.
kidding me? I try to fucking avoid police, at all costs.
At all costs.
My
I get
whole
pulled over, I put down
behavior
all
on the
All
streets.
4 windows, I put them down anytime I get pulled over, and I always have my license and paper sticking out before the guy even gets there, just to let him know I pose no threat. I put down
That's
all
it.
windows, even if I'm alone. All 4 windows are going down.
As soon as I
That's
get
just
pulled
my
over,
life
what the
is-
first thing I do is I take my key off and I put it on the roof, and my hands are on the steering wheel till he tells me to take my hand off him. Period.
Yeah. Yo,
You see my
what?
hands and
We
you
from
see
New
my
York. There's
keys.
a different.
Yeah,
era
that's it.
with
Oh,
police.
boop, boop. Pull over, sir. Take the key out. What I do, officer? All right, I'm gonna take my right
Get
hand
pulled
off the
over,
steering
I'd be
wheel, and I'm gonna
shook.
go into the glove like that. That's how I do it. I talk them through it.
Police run down on me, I'd be scared to death. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, because you ain't
This
even
nigga about to
you
kill
ain't
me.
even at the
No,
car.
I
You
love
ain't even
when
in the
got
car.
that
You
look
at the
like
bus stop, man.
a cop, and then this guy's a perp.
Yeah, you got a 50% chance of living. I'm like, oh my god. So I'm like, I ain't doing shit. I ain't got shit on
Wearing
me.
Wearing that Lakers hat here on the East Coast.
Amazing
Hey
goes,
man, I
hit
love the
me,
Lakers
baby.
all day.
Hit me with the
Oh,
trolley,
yeah.
baby.
Long Island cop that just bet money line on
I'm
the
gonna
team
hit
and
you right
lost
now.
to the Lakers. He's gonna
Even.
get you and he sees you that hat. I'm looking
Since
for it.
'82, man. I've been wearing the Laker hat.
A salute to the Los Angeles Dodgers, huh? They won the World Series. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, I
Isn't it?
like that.
That's
The
kind of
Dodgers
nice,
was the
right? For
first team
LA.
to employ. The Dodgers was the first team to employ the colored man. Okay, I'm salute to them.
Robinson, right?
Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson, yeah.
When they was from Brooklyn.
Wasn't there another guy they said that actually played before him, but just didn't get like the same recognition?
Yeah, I heard of that before. It was another dude that made the league, but they didn't give him recognition. Jackie Robinson was like the mayor of that shit. But he was second.
Damn, I can't think of that first guy. I know is it
And
Satchel
as long as
Paige?
the Mets don't win
Is that
nothing, I
no,
am
right?
so happy every year. Woo! The National League, long as the Mets don't win, I am happy.
I never liked baseball as a sport. I felt you had to be crazy to sit there and let someone throw something mad fast that could potentially pop you right in the skull. I like shit like basketball.
Baseball's the
Don't
shit.
touch me, I don't touch you. My space. You know, I don't know. I'm a big guy. I just don't like getting hit, you know?
That's
Big guys
funny.
don't get hit.
That's
Hands,
funny.
legs, you know?
Is the person Joseph DiCrescenzo? I hope I'm saying it right. Joseph DiCrescenzo said Satchel Paige.
Yeah,
Is it
Cliff said
Satchel
he missed
Paige?
the whole season.
Is the baseball player you were thinking about Satchel Paige?
Is that his name?
Joseph
I think
Joseph
the
in the
first,
chat room
right?
said Satchel Paige. So
Satchel Paige was the first.
no, I don't
black
know.
player?
I don't know. He said you guys.
I don't think
I
so.
never heard of that. I thought it was always Jackie Robinson. Always Jackie
there's
Robinson.
somebody, like,
Anyway, salute to the LA Dodgers. It's good to be a real LA fan, not like these faker Nation fans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker lives in Long Island, the farthest, actually the farthest location from fucking LA.
call in?
Say that again.
No,
Macaroni's in the room.
ask Mac. Am I holding up the line right now?
No, what are you
No one
talking
else
about, my
can
dude?
Nah.
We can have up to 5 people.
Not at all.
Yeah, not at all.
Not at all.
That's why I'm surprised why you don't call more often. But I don't want to, because you're comfortable. You're comfortable on the line. That's what I'm saying. But Mac J, crickets. Nobody want to know about your crickets.
Yeah.
I want to know
Crickets
what
to
my
his
boots
Chicago
are
Bears.
is, since I'm
All right, hold
the
on, one
line.
at a
I wanna
time.
know
Hold on. What
where's
did you
my
say,
boo Jamari?
Church?
Where's my boo Jamari? That's what I
She's
need to
making
know.
money. You know that. She's making her money.
Word around town is there's been a lot of missing dogs in her vicinity, and I'm starting to report it. She hasn't been calling in lately. I think the Poe might have booked my boo dogs on the route.
Yo, we got Mac J on the air. Salute, Mac J. And Melquan, don't be talking.
I need
go ahead.
Melquan to be talking
Yeah.
one at a time, Melquan.
Yeah, thank you. One at a time,
Melquan.
Melquan. That's what I was about to say. Don't cut him off, and don't be trying to talk shit about the Bears either. All right, just because the Bears lost
Yeah, just
on
don't
your
talk-
$12
don't
bet.
talk-
On your
don't talk shit
$12
about
bet.
The Bears because our record better than the 49ers. Don't talk about us like
That's
that.
right.
Fucked
They
up my
5 and
cheese.
2. They 5 and 2.
Man, we
hate
looked
the Bears.
we looked horrible on Monday night. I was pissed.
It was Monday Night Football. That's right. I forgot
Yo,
that little
D.
part.
Holler was giving him that work.
Now, D. Holler don't need to say nothing.
1 and 5.
5.
I seen Diallo. I seen Diallo for a second.
The Giants play.
Came in to say a
Well,
little
I say the
sweet
Giants
D.
play the Buccaneers on Monday night. We're gonna see what the fuck they do. They're gonna get their ass beat.
The Giants?
No.
Yeah, the Giants play Tampa Bay on Monday night.
Oh
At the
shit!
5-yard line. The guy's gonna fall down again next week.
Yo, they got Antonio Brown.
Do you notice that our
Yep,
conversation
yep.
was so rated R today for Clark that he has not been in the chat room once, did not comment once on the conversation about the opioid epidemic or about addiction or nothing, not a peep, not a sound. He's probably sitting there saying, "Please talk about something I'm allowed to talk about so I can call in."
Man, I was fucked up last night, man. I had a flat and shit. Had to get off the highway and change my tire in
Oh, that's
record
the
time.
fucking
Look,
worst.
threw the donut on that motherfucker, right, and get like 4 blocks up the road, and then the donut goes flat on me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Now, let me ask you the truth.
That sound like a bum story.
Oh, it is a bum
That's
story,
a
man. 'Cause
bum
then
story.
I get to the gas station and I start looking up numbers on my phone to like call the tire shop, and all of them had just closed. It was 9 o'clock. Everything closed at 9. So I'm like,
Oh, that's
this
terrible, man.
bullshit. So I had to leave my car over here in a spot where I was just like, man, I should just sleep in this motherfucker all night. I'm scared somebody gonna try to break in my shit.
Talk about
Why
something.
you ain't throw
I
no
could
grease
talk
underneath your
about.
tires, man? Just
Man, I was
push the
just
car all the way home.
I
Please,
just channeled
please.
the inner spirit. I was by the gas station, Quick Trip, so I just channeled the inner
That's
spirit.
I swear to God, that is an authentic bum nobody story.
It is,
It
man.
is. That's what happens to a bum nobody on the regular.
Then I called the lady who I got the car from. I'm like, did you ever have a flat on the donut? And she was like, no, I never used the donuts. So the donut is 15 years old, ain't never been used. Dude told me it's dry rotted on the inside. That's why I wouldn't hold air in.
15-year-old donut. Good God.
I once put a donut on my car, and I was so stupid. I was like 20 years old. I didn't know you can't do more than like 45 miles. I'm on the highway doing 60. Boom!
Yeah, you can't do over 55, man.
21. Oh, man. That was horrible. And at that time, I didn't even know how to change the thing. But I barely got that. I was so scared that thing was going to fall on my hands and shit. Cause I had one of those little piece of junk ones that you got to twist it and it goes up to lift the car. Those real cheap ones. I don't have those heavy duty ones, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
then I even got lucky with changing the tire because this black dude just pulled up. He see me getting out and taking the tire out. He was like, don't use your little scissor jack. He's like, I got a hydraulic jack. So I got the tire off in record time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had the tire off in like 5 minutes, had the donut on. I'm like, shit, I'm just going to roll up my old lady house, get up in the morning, and get new tires for it. And shit, I wasn't halfway up the block, man. That motherfucking donut went doo 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 doo. I'm like,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Was it raining? Was it like?
No, it stopped raining.
Oh, at least it stopped raining.
Yeah, I'm glad it stopped raining.
Horrible.
If it was, can you imagine if it was rated? I swear to God, if I was in the fucking highway with a flat tire and a flat spare in the rain,
Man.
all I would hear is the fucking music from the end of The Incredible Hulk, like just all just standing there.
That's how I was feeling, Rich. That's how I was feeling, man. I was sad as fuck. Like, I was looking as sad as I was when the Bears lost Monday. I was like, man, fuck, man.
Nigga backwards driving, nigga.
Right, and then my old lady, you already know she made me wait. I'm calling her like every 5 minutes, like, where the fuck are you at? She was like,
I'm still
right
at the mall.
I'm like, well, you right up what block? You showing the fuck ain't up this block. So I can't go off on her because then she would have just left. I was about to hop on the bus, like, man, fuck this shit, man. I'm out here wet. My pants, my knees and shit all wet.
She gave you that. She gave
Thank
you
you,
the drug
Joseph.
dealer 5 minute talk.
Yeah, she gave me the drug dealer 5 minutes
I'll
away.
pay you 5 minutes. You know, come like an hour and a half.
I told her I'm gonna throw these hot wings on the fucking ground. You gonna hurry up and get here.
Now I'm gonna stop laughing because you know what? We all drive, except for Melquan. We all drive, but you know we could get flat tires.
Yeah, I don't drive no more.
Yeah, I always break his balls for that. He don't drive.
Oh man,
That's too funny,
man.
man.
I like public presentation.
He waiting on the bus stop. That is so funny, man.
I'm gonna lose a lot of manhood right now. I once had a girl change my tire when I was like 27 years old. I went on the first date with this girl.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, I got a thing, and I didn't really know what I was doing. And I guess she saw, and she was like, "Do you need help?" And I was like, "What are you talking about? You don't know." I was trying to play a mental game, like to get her to do it, but act like, "Yeah, stop playing. You don't know how to do it." You know.
Church Avenue Dad's got his date to change the tire.
She did the job and exposed me. She's like, "How are you 27 and a man? You know how to change a tire?" She's like, "Oh, you're all my manhood on the first date." After she changed that tire.
She changed it.
Oh, my man.
Fuck that shit. So some people don't know how to do it. I didn't know how to do it till I learned. You know what I'm saying?
I got very soft hands.
Yeah, right. My skin is real supple. I got real supple skin and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have them ice shaving hands like Big Vega, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
now, Mac J, how long did it take you to change the tire?
It's about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Like
You know what? Now listen, That's grease time, baby. You see, with grease, man,
You know what
the
I'm
shit
saying?
is
Grease
already
man,
lubed. The shit is already lubed. He don't even need the jack. He's spinning the nuts off with his fingers.
No, I needed. Now, if I would have had to use my jack, it would have took me forever because I got one of them scissor jacks. You know what I'm saying? Like you just cranking that motherfucker.
Those things are scary, aren't they? Scary.
Yep.
Don't you get scared, like especially. If
Yeah,
you're not on
salute
the
to
flat
those
road.
people that got those mini hydraulic jacks in their car. I'm like, yo, you're the man, son. You
Yeah, dude
prepare.
just told me they sell 1.5 ton
Yeah,
hydraulic
those
jacks
little
at
mini jacks.
a store called Harbor Freight for like $80. I'm definitely going to get
See,
one of
that's
them
the only
motherfuckers as
thing.
soon as I
But
get
that's the
paid.
only. That's one of the things that is the greatest thing about New York City. It don't matter what time you get a flat. Motherfuckers are open 24/7 to fix flats
Yeah,
in New York City, bro.
it's usually places that is open 24/7.
24/7.
The COVID got
7
people,
days a week.
everybody closing early and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Right. You're right. You're absolutely
Nigga
right.
Mac was stranded on Route 68.
no, I was on actually I was on Route 66, the real Route 66.
The real Route 66,
Was
bro.
the first flat.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I was able to get off the highway though. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I ain't changing this tire on the fucking side of the highway. The exit was right there, so I just crept on off
Mac
that
just
motherfucker,
threw some-
pulled to the side. I was in front of somebody's crib. I didn't even give a fuck.
Mac threw some grease underneath his shoes and just slid home.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Rollerbladed home.
You don't need, you know them little wheels, you know them little
So funny
body,
as
the
hell.
body jacks that the mechanics use to wheel themselves under the car. Mac just whoosh, slides right up.
Yeah, I just slid. I was
Slides
sliding
right
like a
back
Silver
out,
Surfer
boy.
and shit, like Iceman and shit.
Oh, yeah.
2-ton at
Oh,
AutoZone
man.
for $100. Yeah, those dudes, the dudes that you be driving, I'm like, yo, look at this dude. You know what that is when they buy the hydraulic jack, the 2-ton hydraulic jack for $100? That was a pimp decision
Oh,
right
Keenan
there.
said it for $100 at
Yeah,
AutoZone.
that's a
I'm definitely
pimp
getting me one of them.
decision right there. Going into AutoZone and said, let me get that shit for 100. Bang. Put that in the whip. I wish I would get a flat tire out this motherfucker with a fucking mini hydro jack. You know how quickly you could change that shit? That shit is beautiful. Everybody should have a
Man, when
hydro jack.
dude walked up on me, first I thought he was finna ask me for some change and shit to like change the tire or some shit. So I'm looking at
Trades
this.
for a little change.
I'm
Oh,
looking at this nigga
shit.
like, man, this nigga better not try nothing. I'm gonna blow a hole in his motherfucking stomach. And then he was like, man, he was like, don't use that jack. And I'm like, huh? And he was like, yeah, I got a hydraulic jack you can use, man. I was like, I ain't got no money on me, man. You know. He's like, nah, man, he was like, just helping somebody out, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right.
Man, trying to be nice, Mac.
Hey, man, it's St. Louis, man. I don't trust none of these motherfuckers. You never know what a motherfucker tell you that you turn around, they robbing your ass.
Hey,
and
let me
shit.
tell you
What
something.
would you have done?
What?
What would you have done, Mac, if it was a big redneck with those overalls on?
Oh, I was loaded and ready last night, so shit, it could have been anybody. You know what I'm saying?
ABG's, right?
He was gonna get the business, and I was gonna be running through alleys.
You know what? I could have seen you playing off like, nah, I'm good. Nah, bro. I was just checking something. I'm good.
Plug
Drive
the
on,
shit out of
drive
this
on,
motherfucker. I don't, man, for real, man. I don't trust none of these
Change
motherfuckers.
man almost
Especially
died.
when it get cold out here like it is. It's getting darker early.
Goddamn
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
Like,
I ain't trusting
This
nobody
spooky
coming towards
season
the
right now,
car.
for real.
I don't even be pulling over for people when they're like, "Yo, could you please pull over?" They like stranded at the side of the road. Hell no. That is a great that is hell no. That is what I call mind my business. That's how you mind your business. You see somebody driving and they pulled over and they got their kid out the car using the kid as bait so you can feel sorry for them to stop. I act like I don't see them.
That's when I act
Listen,
like I'm like
listen, listen. Hell no. You listen. You know when you at a toll booth. You know when you at a toll booth and there's a mad line, and then somebody comes up close to you, trying to see if they can ask you to cut in, but you pretend like you don't see them. You look straight, like you pretend like you don't even see them, and they stay next to you for like 5 minutes, and for 5 minutes You are gonna stay looking straight, minding your own business.
He's looking straight
I
the
don't
whole
give
time.
a fuck if it's a school bus. I wouldn't give a fuck if it's a school bus full of kids stranded. I don't see you. I don't
Nigga,
see
ain't
you.
shit,
I
son.
mind my business and I keep it moving. That's it. Mind your business. And I got another great article today from the Mind Your Business section. You know what I'm saying?
Mind your business.
Yeah, mind your
Look
business.
how that nigga's lurking through the.
You know that's
the
because
cracks, eh?
that's. I just noticed that do look like a crackhead. That's something that comes along with YouTube and the Streamcast or whatever the fuck.
Hey,
Just
but when
Streamlabs.
I was out there changing my tire, it was a couple people doing that same shit, looking out their windows the same way. I'm like, look at these motherfuckers looking, man.
Yeah, they're like, Just nah, he looked like he
Like, yo,
probably gonna
Greasy Man
rob
car
us.
broke down, man.
Yeah,
Fall
greasy
down.
man car broke down. He looking all greasy.
Moving out the neighborhood.
He
Aren't you
looking
at the
mad
cross of the
greasy. I'm trying to find like, yo, it's nighttime and he still look greasy. Hell no, keep
They
it
like
moving, keep it
they like the
moving.
grease bucket that went down. What the fuck is going on out here?
The grease flow, bitch.
Hey, yo, listen, his license plate says the grease pit.
Does anyone have that grandmother that's always looking out the window watching what the neighborhood's doing?
Mhm.
She's like a 24-hour
Oh, yeah.
surveillance.
Yeah.
That used to be my grandma. She
That's
could
Pearl
tell you
from
who
227.
called what time.
Yeah, Pearl.
Like everything, bro. Like she was like a straight up home surveillance system. She never left the house, you know.
Plus, my grandmother used to have a police scanner next to her bed too, so she was extra nosy.
Oh, she want to know what
Oh,
everybody know. Yeah, then who get arrested where?
Yeah.
That's
She
funny,
was running
man.
moonshine over there to the Midwest. She's like, get those people out. They're over there. Get out of here.
Yep. Or we couldn't go certain places because we always hear the police always over there. Y'all better not be over there.
Hold on, I want to
And
ask.
I'm like,
I want to ask Keenan Kong something. Keenan Kong, does
wow,
do,
look how
do they
smart she
work?
was. She was
Does that
doing
shit
you
actually
where
work?
not to
Those
go, huh?
cases? Say that again, Church.
No, I said his grandma was so smart. You hear that? She would tell him, "Don't go over here."
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, no. That's brilliant. That's
would-
fucking brilliant.
she knew all the areas where the police
grandma was
mostly
smart.
frequent.
That's a grandma right there. She kept you safe, my man. She told you, don't fucking go over there.
Yep, they was shooting over there.
What you
last night.
smoking? That
I bet
Pineapple
not
Express,
y'all
son?
over
You smoking that Pineapple Express?
Yep.
Oh, that shit. sound-
Reggie, boy.
You hear that? You hear that Pineapple Express? That shit sounds. They said that's that Reggie.
Got no pineapple.
Yes, I did, man.
He got pineapples growing out the trees by his house.
What you say, man? Why you just took your Reggie and dipped it in pineapple juice? And
Oh,
let it
that's how you got that pina. That's how you got that pina.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this right now. This Gillette, Church. You ever smoke something called Gillette?
Gelato?
No,
or
no, no.
Gillette?
Gillette. Forget gelato. Gillette, son.
We can't pronounce shit. You don't know
I'm
what the
telling
name
you,
is,
it's
really.
called Gillette. G-E-L-A. Gillette. G-E-L-E-T-I. Gillette.
Letty.
I'm telling you right now, this shit is amazing. I rolled a very skinny joint and I only smoked a little less than half. I'm fucking suited right
How
now.
skinny? Would you say what, like 0.5 or a full?
I would say
Whoa,
I would
that is
say
not- what
I,
the
I
hell?
would
That's
say it's
not
like a point.
skinny. That's like a full-size cigarette.
What, this right here is not skinny? Okay. But the end is the carb. So it's only like this much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
the end is the
okay,
carb.
okay.
So I make my carbs really long and shit like that. So
Oh, nice. Look at you. You're like Jesus.
Yeah, you
with
gotta
joints,
watch
huh?
Rich.
yeah, I
with
could
them
I could
joints,
roll. I
nigga.
could roll.
I'm
I could
telling
roll.
you right now.
What? Say that again.
Them joints be a little too much.
Yo,
You
but
better watch Rich.
So here's what I picked up yesterday. I picked up something called gelati, which I'm smoking right
I
now.
was
Amazing.
high as fuck.
Yeah, I remember that.
Fucking
But
with
that's
that
because
nigga.
that's because we sprinkled in the live resin, bro. We sprinkled in that crack.
I had to put my sunglasses on. I was like,
Yo,
wow.
I'm telling you, let me tell I rolled a joint one day when we went to go watch the Super Bowl at your crib. That's where we came.
Yeah,
The
Sunday.
the Super Bowl. So it was me, the
Yeah.
Bravo brothers, and Melquan. I lit a joint when we left my house. When we got there, we still had 3/4 of the joint, and it was like a 2-hour ride or a 1-hour ride, right? Yeah, I think it's 1 hour going, 1 hour coming. And then we smoked at Mel Kwan's crib, and we left with still 1/4 of the joint left. That's how fucking powerful it was.
God damn.
It got
what the hell was
all,
that?
and the
That shit
Bravo
had me.
brothers are big boys. They took 2 hits
No,
of
yeah,
this
I
shit,
did.
and they forgot where they were driving to.
Look,
And
this kid
Cliff didn't even make it to kick off.
Look, CMW, of course 707 no. Of course 707 knows. Gelati is gelato times biscotti. You understand what I'm saying? This shit is official. This is it's beautiful.
Yeah, but I mean, that's like top shelf.
Oh,
top
Pen
shelf,
Dog
right?
in the building. What's poppin', son? Robert Schiller.
You ain't
Live resin is fire. I love live resin. When I smoke live resin, Matt Joseph, it makes me feel like I'm high again for the first time. No lie. It's like
weed not
instant.
even green, man. His weed is brown.
What? It's still
Oh,
okay. You're over
see
there
him fully
rolling.
on
You're
Cotelli
over there
Road.
rolling the leaves in your backyard in
They ain't
fucking loose
smoking
leaf
that,
paper.
man. Yo, they see these shits on the internet and then act like they smoking that shit.
Yeah. Okay. You know,
Rich smokes rags
you know,
with
Dan.
oil.
Well, you just told everybody that I had you so high you was dancing in your basement away from the
Word.
joint,
I was dancing
bro.
like the
He was
Temptations in the
shimmying
basement.
away. He was
He was down-
shimmying
He
away.
was down there. He was down there dancing like Samuel L.
Yeah,
Jackson
look
was
at
on,
Cliff Bravo. Cliff
Jungle Fever
Bravo.
when he was
Cliff
Gator and shit.
Bravo knocked
I was dancing
out.
like the 5 heartbeats.
Cliff
nigga.
Bravo always knocks out. So.
He was like, "Here, mom, I made this dance just for you."
Yeah, he's like, I swear to God, yo, church, he took a pull and he just started dancing away. He goes, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want
Word. I was like, what
that.
the Oh. Like, I thought this nigga's lazy.
All I did was sprinkle some live resin. Yo, live resin is beautiful. It's like almost 90% THC. You can't get any more purer than that.
Have you
It's
seen
the
Crystalline?
abstract
You
of
ever
the
heard of Crystalline?
abstract. You know what I'm saying? Say that again.
Crazy.
Have you heard of crystalline? It's like the crystals from the THC.
Yeah,
a
it's
white-
like what? Yeah, it's like it almost looks like meth. It's like white powder. Yeah, it's fucking. That's
My
even.
friend invites me over and he's like, "Yo, you want a hit?" And
Yeah.
I was like, "Nah, I don't party." And he was telling me, he's like, and he puts it in the thing. He told me it's like the purest. Is
It's
that
al-
true? 'Cause
it-
I don't
it's
really know too
almost.
much about
Let me
that
tell you.
technical
Listen. You can compare crystalline to the fucking crystal meth that Walter White used to make on Breaking Bad. It's like 97.7% pure THC. Somebody's gonna figure out a way for you to take a hit of something that's 100% THC. You know, but it'll be more purer and purer and purer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the result is, but somebody
If I
out there
could, I would just
will
have
come out with
stream
it
my-
has 100% THC in it. So it's a pure hit of pureness. That's the only way to describe it.
I probably can't even. If I smoked that, I'd probably be stuck on
Maui
my couch. I
wowie.
probably wouldn't
It's
be able to-
beautiful.
to be honest with you.
That should make you forget everything. Like, you know what? I'm not
Yeah,
doing
bro,
shit
for real,
today.
yeah.
Word.
I'm not made for those, man. Really, I don't got. You know, when I was younger, I had the power all day and night. You know, big ciphers. You know, now really a little .4 pin joint like leaves me in like another zone for like an hour, bro. I'm so happy. I'm like a cheap date for myself.
Zoning. That's how you supposed to be. Zoning all that shit. These niggas smoking
This shit
rags,
is
they
beautiful.
Smoking this shit.
Ain't nobody
Saying there's
smoking
other
rags. Ain't
names
nobody
and shit.
smoking rags, okay? I fuck with
You
Mac
are,
J.
man. Your weed is brown. It
fuck
got
with-
little seeds in it.
Listen, remember when we were talking about
You know,
remember
Big Rich went all the way to another country just to get seeds and come back and grow 'em,
That's
bro. I
right, bro.
respect
That
shit
was
to
the great. That
to
was
the
one of.
fullest, bro. That shit was
That
so
was
crazy.
one of the greatest adventures of my fucking life, bro. It was just surreal. It's out of a movie. That's all I can say. It was so much fun doing what we did, but we were young and we were wilded and we were making really good money. So we did what most people did. We fucking, fucked everything up. So with that being said, it was still it was one of the
You had
greatest
the crazy
adventures ever.
strain,
Huh?
But you had the crazy strain.
Yeah,
when it
crazy.
came out. That
Yeah,
was, that
man.
rap, you get it?
Yeah. It was
That's
19.
different.
It was
top-notch joints.
It
out
was
there.
1998, and we had the top 3 winners of the Cannabis Cup that year on the East Coast. It was amazing. It was such a wild story the way the shit spread through the neighborhood. It was just crazy. Like I said, it was just one of the greatest adventures ever. That's the only way I can explain it to you.
That first pull of that purple haze changed my life.
Yeah, I hear
I'll
you.
never.
Yo, we had something called Super Silver Haze. I swear to God, it was one of the greatest summers of all of our lives
Yo,
in
back
the
then,
neighborhood.
when that shit first came out, that shit was getting sold for
Hey,
like
Anita.
6
Good
flat,
morning.
no problem.
That
Even
shit
more,
was
bro.
horrid.
There
Say
were
that
people,
again?
There were people that were paying 64.
We would listen. Just I don't like to talk about this, but I'm just gonna say this. It was so crazy. We were straight up charging people $7.50 an ounce.
Bless
$7.50 an ounce because nobody
This is
had
a good country.
nobody. This is the greatest country in the world. What have I been telling you guys? It's,
Fuck out of here. Ain't nobody paying no
Hey,
750 for no
hey,
house.
let me tell you something. Why
niggas will
did
pay.
why did I just say I don't even want to talk about it? But Church understands because he lived in New York City. Mac J, you don't understand. When Sour Diesel came to New York City, motherfuckers were so thirsty. People were paying $7,000 a pound for Sour Diesel in New York City, and breaking
Damn,
it
that's
down.
crazy.
Absolutely, I'm
When
telling
that
you,
shit
this
hit
is
the
no
market.
lie.
First
This is
came
no
out,
lie.
Remember, we're talking when it first came
Yes.
out. So
Yes.
and this shit came out in the fucking city. In
The
the heights and
the
Harlem,
Dominicans,
so
the
popping off
Dominicans
the
up,
rip,
the
off the
Dominicans
rip.
uptown, the Dominicans uptown
The
were charging
DM.
$6,000 a pound for haze because nobody
isn't
had
that
what
shit-
they had. Nobody had it. It was incredible.
But yo, Rick,
It was straight up
let me
chronic.
ask you this. Down in
Haze was
Florida, when I saw
real bad.
Crippy, is Crippy not haze? But they
Crippy
just
is
changed
chronic.
The name and
Crippy
called it haze?
is chronic, but on the East Coast they call it Crippy. That's it.
But
Crippy
have you
is
ever
East
realized
Coast
it
chronic.
looks and smells just like haze?
Yeah, yeah.
It does smell like haze.
It's haze. It's haze, but not just haze. It's haze times 10. Something down
Yeah,
there in
it do smell,
Florida.
man.
Something down there in Florida. Where they got these strains that just produce. I used to live in Florida. We used to drive 3 hours from Orlando to Fort Lauderdale just to pick up an eighth of the most mind-blowing ganja you could ever think of. And they used to call it Crippy. But Crippy is just chronic. It's the same thing.
This motherfucker driving three hours for 8.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck out of here. Damn.
Three of us. It
Thank
was
you,
me.
Mac.
It was me, my roommate, and his girlfriend. 3 hours for a fucking eighth.
Yeah, that's some crackhead shit,
It would
Rich.
last. We were taking one hitters. We were taking one hitters.
That nigga driving 300 miles.
Now, I
to
wasn't.
get his
I wasn't
dub
driving.
back,
I wasn't
Right.
driving. I was sitting in the back seat chilling. He was driving.
Mac, you think that's bad? Imagine 4 big white guys. Everyone 6'3", everyone over 200 pounds. We're going in Washington Heights, jumping out like
Yeah, it was
fucking
jumping
little
out like you undercover
Jeep Wrangler.
detectives.
Neighborhood.
Thirsty.
As soon as we turn the block, you see them all going inside the
Yeah,
hallway.
La Agua, La Agua,
we all
La
said it,
Agua.
Why the fuck did we come here before of us? Why couldn't one of us just come up here like, look, everyone's gonna run away from us.
Fuck drive, fuck
They got the D's.
fuck drive 3 hours. I flew to Europe just to get seeds. So what's 3 hours for an eighth of chronic?
Yo, that's determination, bro. Come on, that's the epitome of talk about it and be about it. You
He
were
went
about
from
it.
Fort Lauderdale.
Because
he
all
flew
of
to
us-
I cannot wait till they change the laws in New York City and allow people to grow. It will fucking happen. It'll happen. They will let New Yorkers grow. Just get the right fucking
Let us
administration
grow.
in
I'm
there.
kicking all my tenants out. And putting tenants in. How about that?
Listen, the way they got
So
shit.
you went from
Listen,
Fort
the way they
Lauderdale
got
and flew
setups right
straight to
now,
Europe.
bro. You could literally buy a fucking room that you could put together in the corner of your room and grow 3 to 4 plants and grow about a quarter pound every 4 months. You don't need to throw no tenants out, bro. It's fucking beautiful. Technology to grow
Nah,
trees
fuck
is
that. I want to
amazing.
throw some out anyway. I'm throwing that shit out.
Yeah, I hear you.
Fuck that.
I seen the Pakistanis yesterday that haven't paid rent. I go rent. I just started looking at him. I go rent. Rent? He goes, no rent yet. I'm sorry. No. All right.
Bro, one of my tenants called the freaking cops and made a report against me last week.
Well, if you can't do nothing to the tenants, I don't fuck the cops. The tenants can't do nothing to you. Fuck that shit.
Well, as long as the cop didn't come to my door, because I didn't put my hands on anyone, so technically,
Right.
I didn't threaten anyone to say anything. I was talking to the man of the house, and his daughter came out with a phone trying to record, and then my father was talking, and this girl's now getting closer recording. And I'm like, sweetheart, I'm trying to be respectful, because the father's there. I'm like, sweetheart, do me a favor, could you please not record? So then the guy goes, don't tell my daughter what to do. I was like, all right, good, I'm gonna start telling you what to do. I'm not stupid.
Really quick, tell me this isn't a fucking nightmare. You're walking down the street of New York City, and a sinkhole opens up, and you fall right into a sinkhole and land in a fucking den. A den of fucking rats. Can you imagine that shit?
Oh my God.
Can you imagine that
Bronx.
shit?
Oh man.
I don't know where.
Man, I would have been,
Bronx,
I would've
right?
I would have been
shitted on
dead off of
myself
that
and
shit.
had a heart attack.
Right. I would have had to call Shitty Man.
I'm telling you.
This
Shitty
guy's
man
gonna
would've-
get.
they
This
would've
guy's
pulled
gonna
out with
get
Shitty Man.
a fucking. He's gonna win millions, dude. Millions.
They had to go to the basement just to get the guy out.
Yeah.
They had to go inside the store. Break in
And
the store, go
landed
to
in
the
a
basement.
huge pile of rats. Can you imagine how big they must have been?
Ooh. Ooh. Ew. Yeah.
But now, how safe is it the rest of that block, bro? I mean, if one piece just fell out, I mean, you would
Oh
figure
man,
what's the rest of
I
it?
heard of
All that-
sinkholes in the street. Imagine a sinkhole on a sidewalk and you just fall through, and you on some Indiana Jones shit, and you land into a
tell you
fucking
something.
cave of
On
rats.
that same street tonight, there will be 65
He-
crackheads
yeah,
jumping
he
as hard
ju-
as they can, looking for that guy in the lawsuit. Trying to
Hell yeah.
He
trying to get that
just
bag.
won the lottery.
That happened. You're gonna see 100 crackheads.
Tyrone
as hard as
Bigham.
you can with Timberland boots on, trying to bust through that floor to get that bag. I'm gonna tell you that today.
Now,
He's gonna be on some Tyrone Bigham shit.
Yo, bro, they're
motherfuckers,
gonna get this
motherfuckers are
on
jumping
so
in
fast.
after him, talking about they fell through too.
Yo, I fell, man.
Put me in that
I think
lawsuit.
10 million.
Jesus, that's a fucking nightmare. I hate rats, bro. I would be scarred for life.
That's one reason why I moved the fuck out of the city.
Can I tell you one of my master
Sick of it.
plans? Can I tell you guys one of my master plans to get the bag if I ever become like an outright loser?
Go ahead.
guys
What's
wanna
the
hear what
what's
my
the
master
ultimate plan? So hold on, bum nobody, bum nobody. Pay attention and take notes. Ultimate plan if you become a
All
loser.
right, for all the
Go ahead.
bum-bums, let's say you ever get to that point where you're a loser, like a total loser.
Yeah,
you
like a
got
bum
no
bum
chance.
nobody, like a bum nobody, like a shitterd.
What you got to do is you've got to befriend the one cop that hates his job and hates his life, right? And you got to tell him like this: be like, listen, for no reason, I'm gonna walk by you, and you're gonna crack me and just beat the shit out of me as bad as you can. And when I see the city for 10 mil, I'm gonna give you 2 cash under the table. You gotta find the cop that doesn't.
I'm about to I'm about to fall out.
Church half there and thinking. I'm
Oh.
on a whole different level.
He goes at some church after.
Either that or the first 400-pound big man.
Oh
I know
my
takes
God.
as much as she weighs, I'm nothing in her. Either
Oh
or.
shit. Like, yo, I give you 200 the table. Just beat the shit out of me.
I'm sure I can find one disgruntled police officer. that doesn't
He
like his
goes,
job
just
that'll
beat
do
the
so
shit
bad.
out of me. I'm gonna sue for 10 million. I'm gonna give you at least a quarter, 25%, son. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, cash. Up to the table. Nobody got to know. You're gonna get fired.
Right.
Man, I know a dude that jumped in front of an old lady driving so she could hit him and he sued her insurance.
I know a
Fucked
dude
his
like
whole
that
arm up
too.
doing that
I know
shit.
like a dude like that too. I know a crackhead.
Keep going.
Yeah, a crackhead in my neighborhood named Reno. Homeboy just ran into the street and let the car hit up.
Yeah,
we were all
exactly what this
we
dude
were
I
all
know did.
standing on the corner. Listen, we were on 87th Street on the corner. There's a Domino's Pizza there, and we just standing there, and it's raining. And he goes, "Yo, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it." We're like, "What are you gonna do?" He goes, "Listen, the next car that comes, I'm just gonna run into the street and let it hit me, and then call the ambulance." And we're like, "Get the
Damn.
fuck out of here!" And he ran right out. His name was Reno. He ran right out
Yeah,
into the street.
this dude I know, he waited for the right moment too. Like he stood on the corner and waited till he seen the right old person. He was like, can't be an old lady with a raggedy ass car. She gotta have a new car. I know
Yeah.
she got insurance on. And he hopped right in front of that motherfucker, broke his motherfucking arm up and shit, scratched his leg up real bad, but he got paid though.
I think my plan will work. If I come to that point, I'm sure I could find one officer that'll take two mil
That's
cash.
some
You know?
funny shit, man. Motherfuckers. Church said beat me
Like, yo,
up.
son, just fuck me up real bad, son. I got $2 million for you.
Word, yo, bro. You figure if it's on video, I'm getting at least 10.
Clark said
Figure the more you
Clark on the
take
check-in.
third, I'll
Clark
have
on the
5 mil clean for
check-in.
taking a beating. I've gotten into bar fights for free and freaking fought 3-4 guys and came home looking like a pumpkin after. Why not get 5 mil after the clean? I'll do it. Any officers, Nino, if you're looking to retire early, holla at your boy.
Oh, Clark knows Reno. Yeah, Reno lives in
I'm
Florida.
looking like a punker.
Reno ran right into the street and let the people hit him. And he was on the floor. I swear he was on the floor. When we went to go run to him, he was on the floor smiling. He's like, call the ambulance. That's it. I'm like, wow. I said, yo, he did it.
But now, did he get hurt bad, Rich? Like, was he able to?
I don't know. We were dying laughing that he did it. We were like, yo.
Oh, my God.
The desperation, huh? The desperation. Listen, we talked about this before, about mind your business, right? Now, I said, mind your, you got to mind your business. But, people that have a job and that have to be forced to get into your business because it's part of their job, don't be a fucking crackhead savage. Just assume that the guy, give him a break. He's doing his job. Now, with all the stories that are going around with people that are asking people to wear a mask, and then the next thing you know, they get their jaw broken, they get assaulted, they get beat up. You would think that if your job was to tell people to fucking put their mask on, that if you asked the customer to do it and they were like, nah, fuck that shit, I would just say, just go do what you want to do. I'm not risking my fucking life for some fucking company to make somebody put on their fucking mask. I'm going to say it once. I did my job. And mind your business, right? Mind your business. Now I would. Now, if I had a job where if I worked in a fucking drugstore or a supermarket and my job was to make sure people wear their mask, and if I ask you to wear your mask and you don't, I'm leaving it at that. And that's about it. Because if you're not going to wear your mask, obviously you're some sort of fucking retard, or you just don't give a fuck, or you're a product of a fucking, crack, or you're a savage. I don't know. But there's something wrong with your fucking head because everybody else is doing it, but you don't want to do it. Fine. I'm not going to press the issue because I see everybody else getting assaulted from trying to fucking do their job. So some employee in a fucking store gets stabbed 27 times by 2 women because the person asked these women to just wear a mask.
Damn.
27.
That nigga the fuck
One
up.
chick held the dude down, and the other chick just kept jigging him 27 times. And it just 27 times.
Oh, what the?
27 times. 27 times.
Nah. That dude ran off and owed money somewhere on some other block. You don't think that's 27 times.
20. It was 2 chicks. These chicks in Chicago are fucking sad. Look at Don Vito. There you go. 2 girls stabbed a security guard 27 times in Chicago for asking them to put on a mask.
I didn't hear you say Chicago. Yeah, a bitch in Chicago will stab you over the last piece of chicken if you got the right one.
Yeah, if you got the right piece of chicken, you getting stabbed. And the greasier the chicken, the higher the chance of you getting stabbed.
Man, motherfuckers don't play that shit. And he probably was talking shit to him too.
See,
you-
if I was
Yeah,
that dude,
I
if I
feel you
was
on
that
that,
dude,
Rich.
if I was that dude, and I said, "Yo, can you please put on your mask? I got to do a temperature check." Nah, fuck you. You ain't checking my temperature, and I ain't putting on no fucking mask. Okay, have a nice day. Come on in. I did
You
my
gonna get
job. I
fired.
fulfilled my duty. Well, then fire me. I'm not getting stabbed 27 fucking times. You get stabbed
Yo,
27
she pulled a
fucking
knife
times.
out on me. I would have took my mask off and like, here, take mine. She's like, oh, here, I think that's take mine. Yeah, nah, what's good? Don't worry about it, boo. Yeah, take my shit. Don't worry about it. nah, you ain't gonna stop.
Damn, she poked him up 27.
No, but I don't know
Bro,
what
that's
would
money.
make me laugh
That's
more.
crazy.
But here's what's funny. You're telling me as a dude you couldn't escape the grasp of the chick holding you down. Like what's going on?
Nah, it don't pay.
No, not
if
after
you're
the
a guy or
first.
girl.
Not after the
How
first.
you
Right.
use
Not
that
after the first few plucks. Like a
But
pin
how you
cushion,
gonna
know
get?
what I'm saying?
How you gonna let
He
Shorty
got
just
him.
grab you up like that?
Deep,
We got
not
D.
playing.
We got D. Holla on the line.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, salute. So, yo, Rich, I gotta mind your business because I had to mind my business last night.
Let's go. Mind your
I was on
business.
the, I was on the train going home last night,
Yeah.
and this chick dropped a spliff on the floor. So she picks it up. This girl had to be no more than maybe 19 or 20 years old. She picks it up and she just starts smoking it on the train.
God bless her.
And you see some young dudes that I'm looking at this shit like, wow, really? In my mind, I'm like, damn, this bitch actually getting high on the train. I'm like, all right. So you see the young dude down a few seats down. He's like, somebody getting high, and he looks at someone they been looking at the person to want to see who's smoking. And he's like, everyone's like, oh shit, this bitch is actually doing it on the train. But you see everyone looking at her, that's what they were thinking.
Right.
And her and her friend started smoking on the train like it was nothing. And now every train we pass, I'm like, okay, when we get to this stop, I know there's police over there. They better they kept going until they got off the train. That's when they put it out. I'm like, look at this shit. Everybody was like, you gotta mind your business.
Mind your
I ain't
business.
gonna be the one to tell you. You should put that out. I'm like, nah, let her young ass get caught. She gonna fuck up her own life, you know?
Okay.
Nah, I would have barked on her. Like, yo, bitch, put that shit out. The fuck are you doing?
Nah,
son?
nigga, you wouldn't be like, yo,
You
what
wouldn't
you
have barked
smoking? Yo,
your-
pass
You
that
would have been
shit.
like, right. You would have been like, let me hit that.
Like,
Mom.
fuck you doing, son?
Yeah, leave it
Nah,
to
you
D.
know,
Holla.
that shit fell on the dirty ass train floor and the bitch put it in her mouth. She lit it.
He would have been like, man,
The
I've been
burning
smoking
shit.
Reggie all week. That shit smell like some good liquor.
Yeah.
Let liquor man.
You like, yo, put that shit
Yeah.
out, son. You gonna make the whole train hot.
I've been smoking Reggie
Nigga,
all
what
week.
the fuck you doing?
That's what Melquan, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, yo, if someone come on here that's an undercover cop, she's fucked, man.
Yeah, like,
Ass
yo,
out.
chill. You gonna fuck up the train line. What if I gotta keep going? They gotta stop the train, get your ass in there, investigate the car, and all that shit. Like, get
That's
the
what I'm saying. I wasn't in the car with. If I was in the car and she's on it with a conductor, the conductor that came out, saw that, stopped the train at the next stop to call the police. I'm like, come on, I'm trying to get
Word.
home, man.
Like, bitch, you about to fuck the
who's-
game and put that shit out.
Who's seen that video of that Mr. Miyagi dude walk up to that black dude and said, nah, this is a no nigga zone? Did you see that?
No, I didn't see
You didn't see that
Oh,
video?
yeah, I seen that shit.
Yo, I
And
swear to
dude
God,
told
it
him to
was
get
like the most peaceful. It was
One
like
at
the
a time,
most.
one at a time, guys. One at a time.
It was like the. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
Go ahead. Matt J saw that
Dude
shit.
straight told him. Yeah, he told old boy, you better get the fuck away from me. I'm gonna put your ass down. I'm gonna beat
Yeah.
the fuck out you.
Yeah. But the guy came up so peaceful and calm, like on some Zen shit, and said it really calm. He goes,
Yeah.
yo, listen. He goes, I'm a racist. So the guy goes, okay, good. What's your problem? He goes, well, this is a no nigger zone. But he says it calm as fuck, like
Wow.
yeah, yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna put
Oh, man, that old man would've got- he
the
got
video. I
slapped.
swear to God, he walked up on some Mr. Miyagi shit like he was cool. I didn't know what was going on. And salute to Rob Lowe 2000. He's the one that sent me the video. I said, holy shit. Watch this.
They knocked him out of his sneakers.
I'm about to play the video right
Check
now.
or back slap? None of that?
What's the issue? Dude told him to
What's up?
He backed the fuck up though.
Why are you coming over here?
I just want to see what you guys are
young
taking
black dude,
pictures of.
Why is it your business?
Too.
Well, you know what? This is my home.
Okay, mine too. Why are you taking pictures
Where
of
do
me?
you live?
I live in Scottsdale. Why are you taking pictures of me?
Michigan plates?
Yeah. Why are you taking pictures of me?
Well, you know what? We've had problems here.
I don't care. You don't know me. Why are you taking pictures of me? And I don't know you. Do you know a lot of white men are doing racist things in this world, sir?
No.
You don't know that? You're not aware
I'm
of
a
that?
racist.
You are a racist.
I'm a racist.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay? So
what's
the
your
issue?
point?
Yeah,
Why
like
are you
a white
here?
Chinese dude.
Because this is a no nigger zone.
Not really.
Oh, is it?
I'm about to play the video right now. What's the issue?
What's up?
Why are you coming over here?
I just want to see what you guys are taking pictures of.
Why is it your...
That's crazy, man.
How crazy
Well, I'm gonna
is
keep
that?
listening, man. Salute to y'all, yo.
Did you hear
my
that?
brother.
Salute, D.
Salute, my brother.
Yeah, I had to put you guys on mute so everybody could hear the video, but I don't know if you guys got to hear the video.
Yo, Rich, that was crazy.
Yeah, how calm did that
guy?
guy just come up to him and just say it so calmly and nonchalantly?
I would have smacked the shit out of Mr.
Holy
Miyagi. ass.
shit! Anyway, well, it went viral. He lost his job. He was like a real estate agent or something, but he lost his job over that shit.
I would have
that
been
guy's-
like,
he didn't lose his
word,
life.
son?
If he would have walked up to the wrong kid like that,
He would have
that
been
guy would not be
shot.
there anymore, bro. He would have got left right there when he said that, bro.
I would have smacked flames out of him. Word,
Especially right
Miyagi?
now with tensions being the way they
Hold
are.
on.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, Mr. Miyagi I'm telling you, I thought he was like, hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, good work. I was
Right,
like,
I would have crane kicked the shit out of his
Crane
ass, just like
Word.
Jackson.
Smacked flames out of him.
snake
Fire.
style.
He must
You know what I'm saying?
He must have had another guy with a sniper rifle somewhere waiting for this kid to react, bro. Because no way.
No, it was another. If you see the full video, it's another dude out there. They like was working, like cleaning up outside or wherever they work at or whatever. And there was another dude standing behind him, but he wasn't in the camera view or nothing like that. But he was like, I got something for you and your man's over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think if I'm mistaken, I think they was in Arizona. And you know they got open carry out there, so you probably have you can have your shit right on your hip out there.
Thank God that kid was smart, man. You know, really, like. That's
He was
crazy,
like, nah, you gonna let us do our video or you gonna get the fuck out of our way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I live here and dude was like, oh, you got Michigan tags though. So
Very shameful, Mr.
That don't
Miyagi.
mean shit.
Very shameful behavior indeed.
That could have wound up being real bad, bro. You know, like just looking at this whole scenario, it could have wound up so bad, bro.
Fuck
right.
him up,
Yeah,
son.
and I just want to share some good news. That after about maybe 5, 6, 7 years of waiting, Big Rich finally got some Krispy Kreme donuts yesterday.
Bro, I thought you were gonna say you got your passport or something.
I walked in church. I walked into fucking Walgreens next to my house.
That looks good.
I had to buy some batteries, and I walked by, and it goes Krispy Kreme now sold here, and it was motherfucking Krispy Kreme donuts, my dude. After
I could
seven
definitely be a cop. I could
7
definitely be a
years,
cop, bro. Now
after
that you don't
7
know, I'm
years
like,
of
yeah, I can
waiting.
do this.
Now the only ones I was interested in, though, out of the all 12, were just two: the Boston Cream, which I only got one because Lila ate the other Boston Cream, and she fucking woke up last night literally and ate 5 fucking donuts.
Don't blame it on Lila. He lying, y'all.
I'm not
Rich
lying.
lying
I'm
like a
not lying. I'm
motherfucker.
not lying.
Rich
If I'm
ate the
lying,
whole box
I
last
ain't
night.
lying. I will get Lila. I will have Lila call in right now, and
He
she will
ate-
tell you.
He ate the entire first box.
Get the
And then
no,
he ate
sir,
the-
no,
he
sir,
ate
no, sir.
7
First of all,
out of the last
there was
box.
4. First of all, they were
Word. Fuck
15.
outta here,
They were
Rich.
$15 a box, so I wasn't buying 2 boxes right then and there. You know what I'm saying?
I get paid
You know what I'm
$30
saying?
for half
Man,
an
Rich,
hour.
right.
worth of snacks.
And then we know, Rich, we know you a
After-
baller too. $15 for a box ain't shit to you.
Yeah, I know, but
You
I
know
only
that.
got 1 box. Mac
We
J,
got
I
two
would have shown
boxes.
Mac
We
J.
bust
You
them
know, I
shit
would have
down.
shown you if I got more than 1 box. I would have shown you 2 just
Yeah,
for
he
the
did.
effect.
He did hit me up right after he got him. He was like, "Yo, Mac." He sounded like a kid that just got a Super Nintendo.
Yo, I say,
And
yo,
he was
Mac,
like,
guess what? Krispy Kreme donuts, son.
Rich, I want to know, what did you smoke before you decided? Whatever you smoked on, I want some. Because if it's been whatever you smoked made you in 6 years, not go get it. I want to.
No, you don't understand. No, what it is there's no more Krispy Kreme donuts around anymore in Queens. There's only one in Manhattan, and supposedly going to open one in Brooklyn or the Bronx. I ain't going to the Bronx for no Krispy Kreme donuts. I don't buy nothing made in the Bronx.
I don't blame it.
Haram.
It smells like fire. Everything smells like fire in the Bronx.
I mean, going to the Bronx. And then Brooklyn is there's a line for everything. But now they're delivered 2 blocks away, Macho. Oh my God.
Yo, Brooklyn got the most people in the city.
Of course, Anita Fresh is best. Of course, Anita, you and I agree, but
Fresh is best.
I'm
That's
not
what I told
going.
him, Anita, when you see that red light on,
The red light on.
that's when you go. Yeah, when that red light on, that's when you go grab the Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, I didn't know about the red light. Mac J put me on about the red light.
What do you say, Mac? Why?
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. Yo, I gotta go, guys. Got a whole bunch of shit to do, man.
All right.
Yeah. Yo.
What does the red light mean?
That means they just came out of the oven.
It's letting you know they just came out. They fresh and ready, and the glazed ones, they be way bigger. They shrink in size as they cool.
Anita's so lucky. Did you see what you said? They got a fresh.
Yeah, we got Krispy
there.
Kremes everywhere in this motherfucker, man.
All I want is Boston cream. I don't care about anything else. The Boston cream donuts they make there are fucking phenomenal, bro. They're just.
How you doing, Boston Cream?
How you doing, Mr. Cream? Can I get a bite of you, please?
Yo, I want to know, where's Nino Brown today, bro? Is Nino on that flight to Texas right now?
Yo, that's right. Nino said he was going. Nino is going to the hearing for the Mexican that robbed him.
Yep, and then I just thought of something. Milquan had to leave at 11. Oh, the liquor store just opened.
Yeah, of course. 11 o'clock. The liquor store that opens at 11 in Long Island. Mac J, good pickup. I didn't see that. You did. 11 o'clock. You're right. He's like, wait a minute. My liquor radar is going off. It's like a spidey sense for Liquor Man. For real. All right, listen.
He's like, I got a wine tasting to go to. Yeah. Okay.
I got some grape crushing to do today, even. Well, I have a 3 o'clock grape crushing meeting with my folks. All right, listen. Salute to everybody. Be safe. And don't worry, because as per Brad Pitt, Barack Obama, and LeBron James, as long as Joe Biden becomes president, everything's going to be beautiful. So make sure you vote and get out there and do what you got to do, right? Besides that, make some money. Smoke some trees. Enjoy your day. Be happy that you're still alive, I guess, right? Shit is crazy out there. Salute to Melquan. Salute to Mills Lane. Salute to Trap Gardner. Salute to Mac J. Salute to Church. Salute to D. Holler. Thank you for calling in. Salute to Clark for not calling in. That's a new one. And Hilco Bossman says vote Kanye. Of course. Of course. If you're going to vote for somebody, vote for Kanye. We will be back Friday morning for Friday Morning Freestyle. Everybody be safe, be smart, have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. And salute.
Bless.
Salute.
Everybody.